Hey there, it's Bradley. Do a little update on this coffee situation because I keep getting requests over and over to roast coffee with less beans than what's indicated. Finally, I decided, you know what? What have I got to lose? Might as well try it out. Anyway, what I'm going to do is right here in my messy kitchen, I got 400 grams of beans, which is my normal amount. And I'm going to roast 400 grams of beans. And then right afterward, I'm going to roast 300 grams of beans. And we'll see. You know, I've roasted the 400 grams as indicated many times on this roaster. I've been very pleased with the results. And so I don't see a reason to change. But maybe the coffee will be so much better, there will be a reason to change. Okay, let's go ahead and see. And a pretty good amount of space, actually more than half, but maybe that's not what they're saying. Even whenever you do finish it up, it's actually about 70% capacity, which is why I think that 400 grams is the correct amount. But let's go ahead and see. Turn it on. Turn it on. About 2 minutes and 10 seconds in. About 4 minutes and 15 seconds in. Here it is at the 8-minute slowdown. Fan speed just dropped. I hear first crack happening now. Starting to get a nice look to these beans the way I like to drink them. Actually coming on about 10 minutes and 30 seconds, which is where I like it, just right after first crack. You hit the on button again, it goes into cool, but I'll just run it for about 1 minute. Just emptied it. So I usually put it onto these metal trays. Here's half of it right here. This is what it kind of looks like. You have to keep in mind that cameras are not excellent at this stuff because there's a lot of problems whenever you're looking at colors, because the camera has its own color scheme that it kind of picks up. The lighting, which I admit must be the best lighting you've ever seen, plays a role in this as well, and with the screen you're looking at it as well will play a role in what color you eventually see. Generally, I drink coffee that looks like this, and I'm very pleased with it. I mean, there's a few that are a little darker, a few a little lighter. In the lighting I'm seeing, man, they all look nearly the same, identical to me. When I see them on the screen, they do look a little different. But I'm saying, I think it has to do with the way screens pick up, what kind of color gradations do screens notice, and so many other kinds of variables go into what the coffee actually looks like. I just built a few. I'll pick those up. Do want to give a shout out to Kevin Watana. He's over there in Thailand, and he produces some pretty good coffee. So if you have the opportunity to get some from this guy, I do like it. And actually, it's his dry process coffee that I prefer the most. One person asked an excellent question. How much coffee do you end up with after you roast 400 grams? That's a very important question because it shows us how much water actually left the coffee bean when we roasted it. And there you have it. That's the final result right there. 339 grams out of 400. So anyway, that is this. I'll go ahead and roast a batch of 300 grams and make a comparison. What is it like when it's roasting at 300 grams versus 400 grams? And you know, maybe I'll even do a taste test comparison, and I'll try to do weight as well. Yeah, see how the weight difference is. But the thing is I don't roast at 300 grams. I roast at 400 grams. And so when I do it at 300, I may make mistakes, or I may pull it out early, or maybe I'll burn it. Who knows? We'll figure out what happens. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Let's see. 300 looks like, actually, it turns out, it looks like they put these marks pretty well. Let's get it started. 2 minutes in, getting a very faint grassy smell. About 4 minutes in, getting a very strong grassy smell, nice and yellow now. 6 minutes in, looking nice and chocolatey, light, milky, chocolatey brown. Here we are, 8 minutes. You hear the slow down of the fan by now. About 10 minutes in, and it's getting kind of a pretty good medium roast look to it. I like it. I don't hear any more first crack happening, so I'm going to go ahead and stop. About 11 minutes in. Here they are, just came out. It looks, I'll be honest, I think you could be right. It does look slightly more even at 300 grams rather than at 400. I have to compare the video footage. $253 grams out of 300. I'll show you the math on that. Hey, it does look a little bit more even. Maybe you guys are right. Maybe there is something to learn. So thank you all for your comments. I know I do read them, and I do think about them, and it's been a while. And I was like, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and try it out. So thank you all for, you know, just watching these videos about home roasting. And I don't claim to be anybody worth watching or anybody that knows anything. I'm just saying, hey, this is my experience. So glad to share that with you guys. And I don't know, maybe there'll be another video, maybe not. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta taste the coffee. Let you guys know what I think. If I can tell the difference between the 400 and the 300 gram recipes. Okay, let's taste it too.